Welcome to our exploration of a provocative perspective, the Bible, how man created God and not the other way around. Today, we dive into the origins of divinity as a human invention, a concept born from the need to explain the unknown and to provide structure to society. We will examine historical records, psychological drivers, sociological constructs, and philosophical debates that have shaped religious thought over centuries. Join us as we challenge conventional narratives and explore how human creativity and societal demands might have given rise to the notion of God. Prepare to question, reflect, and reimagine the roots of faith. From the earliest cave paintings to ancient scriptures, humans have always sought explanations for the mysteries of nature. Early societies crafted stories of powerful beings to personify natural forces like the sun, wind, and rain. These narratives provided comfort during times of uncertainty and created a framework for understanding the world. As civilizations advanced, so did the complexity of their deities, evolving from simple animistic spirits to organized pantheons. This historical process suggests that the idea of God was gradually molded by cultural exchanges and evolving social structures, reflecting humanity's enduring quest for meaning and order. It unfolds over millennia. Humans have an innate desire to understand their existence, and our minds often seek patterns in chaos. This tendency leads us to anthropomorphize abstract phenomena, attributing human characteristics to forces we cannot comprehend. The creation of deities can be seen as a cognitive mechanism to cope with fear and uncertainty. By projecting our ideals and anxieties onto an imagined higher power, we find solace and structure in our lives. These psychological processes highlight the adaptive nature of belief systems, suggesting that the concept of God may stem from our inner need for comfort, control, and explanation in a complex world. Societies throughout history have used religion as a tool for unity and control. The concept of God often emerged to legitimize leadership, codify laws, and reinforce moral codes. Rituals, traditions, and communal worship serve to bind communities together, creating a shared identity and common purpose. As populations grew, the need for organized systems of belief became increasingly evident. Religious institutions adapted to social changes, incorporating local customs and evolving values. This sociological evolution illustrates how human communities shape deities to reflect collective aspirations, social order, and the enduring quest for cohesion in an ever-changing world. Their beliefs transform over time. Philosophers have long pondered the origins and nature of divinity. Some argue that the idea of God is an abstract symbol representing the highest ideals of humanity, while others view it as a human construct designed to impose order on an inherently chaotic existence. Debates around free will, morality, and the existence of an omnipotent being challenge traditional religious doctrines. By engaging with these questions, thinkers explore whether divinity is an objective reality or simply a projection of human hope and imagination. This dialogue continues to evolve, reflecting a dynamic interplay between skepticism and belief in the search for truth. In today's diverse cultural landscape, the narrative of God continues to transform. Many modern thinkers reject the notion of a singular, all-powerful deity in favor of a more symbolic understanding of divinity. With advancements in science and philosophy, contemporary interpretations view religious texts as reflections of historical human experience rather than divine mandates. This shift encourages individuals to seek personal meaning in ethical frameworks outside traditional dogmas. Social media and global communication further diversify the discussion, allowing a multitude of voices and reinterpretations. Ultimately, modern perspectives on God underscore the enduring human drive to comprehend existence fully in our lives. Religious scriptures, including the Bible, have undergone extensive revisions and reinterpretations over centuries. Originally passed down through oral traditions, these stories were later written, edited, and canonized by religious authorities. Many texts were influenced by political agendas, cultural shifts, and societal needs of the time. The process of selecting which books became part of the official canon was not divine but rather a human decision, often shaped by power struggles and ideological conflicts. Understanding this historical process reveals how sacred texts are products of human influence, reinforcing the idea that religious beliefs evolve rather than being immutable truths. Mythology has played a crucial role in shaping religious beliefs. Ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians, Greeks, and Mesopotamians, developed complex mythologies to explain natural events, human emotions, and societal structures. These myths were later adapted into religious doctrines, with many similarities found between ancient myths and biblical stories. For example, the Great Flood narrative appears in multiple cultures, suggesting that such stories were shared, modified, and integrated into religious traditions. Recognizing the mythological origins of religious narratives helps us see how human imagination contributed to the creation of God and religious doctrines. Fear has been a powerful motivator in religious adherence. Throughout history, people have turned to religion for protection against death, suffering, and the unknown. The fear of divine punishment or eternal damnation has reinforced religious obedience and loyalty. Many religious doctrines use the concepts of heaven and hell to encourage moral behavior, presenting a reward-punishment system that influences social conduct. This fear-based approach suggests that religion, rather than being a purely spiritual pursuit, serves as a means of social control, guiding human behavior through psychological conditioning. Religious institutions have often aligned with political power to maintain influence over societies. Rulers have used divine authority to justify their reign, claiming that they were chosen by God. This divine right of kings was a strategic way to secure loyalty and suppress opposition. Similarly, religious leaders have shaped political decisions, influencing laws and policies based on theological principles. This interdependence between religion and politics highlights the human role in crafting divine narratives, using them as tools for governance, control, and social stability. With the rise of science, many religious explanations for natural phenomena have been challenged. Discoveries in astronomy, biology, and physics have provided evidence-based understandings of the universe, reducing the need for supernatural explanations. For instance, Darwin's theory of evolution contradicted the biblical creation story, leading to conflicts between scientific and religious communities. The ongoing dialogue between science and religion demonstrates that beliefs about God are not fixed but adapt in response to new knowledge and discoveries, further suggesting their human origin. Religion provides a sense of comfort, purpose, and hope to billions of people worldwide. Belief in God helps individuals cope with grief, loss, and uncertainty. Studies in psychology suggest that faith activates brain regions associated with reward and emotional regulation, reinforcing positive feelings. This psychological effect explains why religion persists, despite advances in science and logic. The need for emotional security often outweighs rational skepticism, leading people to hold on to beliefs even when contradictory evidence is presented. Many religious believers argue that morality originates from God. However, history and anthropology show that moral codes existed long before organized religion. Human societies have developed ethical principles based on empathy, cooperation, and social survival. The existence of secular moral systems further challenges the idea that God is the source of morality, suggesting instead that ethics arise from human experiences, reasoning, and cultural evolution. Religions use rituals, symbols, and traditions to reinforce belief and communal identity. From prayer to fasting, these practices create a sense of belonging and shared purpose. Rituals often serve psychological functions, providing structure and emotional relief. However, their variations across cultures suggest that they are human inventions rather than divine commands. The adaptability of religious rituals to different social contexts further supports the idea that religion is a human-created institution. Globalization has led to increased exposure to diverse beliefs and traditions. With access to various perspectives, people are questioning and redefining their religious views. Many individuals now adopt a more personalized approach to spirituality, blending elements from different traditions. This shift indicates that religious beliefs are fluid and culturally influenced, reinforcing the notion that they are shaped by human experiences rather than divine revelation. Monotheism, the belief in one God, is a relatively recent development in human history. Earlier societies worshipped multiple gods, each representing different aspects of life. The transition from polytheism to monotheism was driven by social, political, and philosophical shifts. Understanding this progression reveals that the concept of God has been redefined throughout history, shaped by human needs and societal structures. Cognitive biases play a significant role in religious belief. Confirmation bias leads people to interpret events as evidence of divine intervention, while the tendency to seek patterns encourages belief in supernatural forces. These psychological mechanisms explain why faith persists even in the face of contradictory evidence, reinforcing the idea that God is a construct of the human mind. Religion has inspired some of the greatest works of art, music, and literature. From Renaissance paintings to sacred texts, religious themes have been deeply embedded in human creativity. However, this artistic expression often reflects human interpretations rather than divine truths. The evolution of religious art demonstrates how belief systems are shaped by cultural and artistic influences. Modern secularism has led to a decline in traditional religious belief in many parts of the world. With scientific advancements and increased access to education, more people are identifying as atheists or agnostics. This shift suggests that belief in God is not an inherent human trait but rather a social construct influenced by historical and cultural factors. Media plays a crucial role in shaping religious beliefs. Films, books, and digital content influence how people perceive God and spirituality. The portrayal of religion in media often reflects contemporary societal values, demonstrating that religious narratives evolve with cultural trends. As society continues to progress, religious beliefs will likely continue to evolve. The rise of artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and new philosophical perspectives may reshape our understanding of spirituality. Whether belief in God persists or fades, it will remain a reflection of human creativity, curiosity, and the ongoing search for meaning. Religion has often been used as both a justification and a tool for warfare. From the Crusades to modern religious extremism, faith has played a role in conflicts throughout history. While many religions preach peace and compassion, religious ideologies have been manipulated by political leaders to rally support, justify invasions, and establish dominance. This suggests that religion is not necessarily a divine truth but rather a human construct that can be used for various purposes, both good and bad. The intersection of faith and power demonstrates how belief systems are shaped by human agendas rather than divine intervention. While organized religion may have been created by humans, spirituality remains a deeply personal experience. Many people find comfort, purpose, and connection through meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection without adhering to a structured faith. Studies suggest that spiritual practices can reduce stress, improve mental health, and enhance overall well-being. This distinction between spirituality and organized religion further supports the idea that belief in God is not an absolute necessity, but rather a framework developed to fulfill human psychological needs. Many religious ideas have been influenced by ancient philosophers, including Plato, Aristotle, and Confucius. Their thoughts on morality, justice, and the nature of existence helped shape religious doctrines, even within monotheistic traditions like Christianity and Islam. This reveals that religion is not solely based on divine revelation but has incorporated human philosophical thought over time. If religious beliefs were purely divine, they would not need to be influenced or adapted by human reasoning. Throughout history, religious leaders have played a significant role in interpreting and shaping religious doctrines. Figures such as Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, and Buddha provided teachings that later became the foundation of major world religions. However, their words were recorded, translated, and modified by human followers over centuries. This process of interpretation shows that religion is a fluid human construct rather than a direct, unchangeable message from a higher power. Many religions use the concepts of heaven and hell to guide moral behavior. The promise of eternal paradise or the threat of eternal suffering has been a powerful motivator for believers to follow religious laws. This reward-punishment system can be seen as a psychological mechanism created by humans to enforce social norms and maintain control. The fact that different religions have varying interpretations of the afterlife suggests that these ideas are shaped by culture and history rather than an objective divine reality. In modern times, religion has become increasingly commercialized. Televangelists, megachurches, and religious merchandise have turned faith into a profitable industry. While spiritual belief may be deeply personal, organized religion often operates like a business, generating income through donations, book sales, and religious tourism. The financial aspect of religion raises questions about whether it is truly a divine institution or a human-created system that has been monetized over time. Many religious texts and traditions have played a role in reinforcing gender roles and patriarchal structures. In several religious doctrines, men are given authority over women, and traditional gender roles are emphasized. Over time, these religious teachings have influenced societal norms and laws, restricting women's rights and freedoms. However, as societies progress, many religious interpretations have evolved to become more inclusive. This change further supports the idea that religion is a human construct, adapting to social and cultural shifts rather than being an unchangeable divine truth. Many religious experiences, such as visions, miracles, and divine revelations, can be explained through neuroscience and psychology. Studies have shown that intense religious experiences often correlate with specific brain activity, such as those found in epilepsy or deep meditation. Hallucinations, near-death experiences, and emotional states can create the illusion of divine encounters. Understanding these scientific explanations suggests that religious experiences may be psychological phenomena rather than evidence of a higher power. The idea of sin has been used as a moral guideline in many religious traditions. However, what is considered sinful varies across different cultures and religions. For example, practices that are condemned in one religion may be acceptable in another. This inconsistency indicates that morality is shaped by human societies rather than dictated by a universal divine command. If religious morals were truly divine, they would be consistent across all cultures and time periods. Religious expansion has often been tied to colonialism and conquest. Many indigenous cultures were forced to abandon their traditional beliefs and convert to Christianity or Islam due to colonial rule. Missionary efforts were often intertwined with political and economic agendas, suggesting that religion was used as a tool for control and assimilation rather than purely as a spiritual truth. The spread of religion through conquest highlights its human-driven nature rather than divine origins. Religion and politics share many similarities, from hierarchical structures to systems of control. Both institutions rely on belief, loyalty, and obedience to function effectively. Many religious texts have been used to justify political decisions, while political leaders have invoked divine authority to legitimize their rule. The close relationship between religion and politics suggests that religious systems were created by humans as a means of governance and societal order. Religious communities provide a strong sense of belonging and identity. Social psychology shows that humans naturally seek group affiliation, and religion has historically been one of the most powerful forms of collective identity. However, this also means that religious belief can be shaped by social influence rather than individual spiritual experiences. People are more likely to adopt the beliefs of their community, further reinforcing the idea that religion is a social construct. Many traditions within Christianity, such as Christmas and Easter celebrations, have origins in pagan rituals. Early Christian leaders adapted existing pagan festivals to make conversion easier. This blending of beliefs indicates that religions evolved by incorporating elements from previous traditions, further demonstrating their human-made nature. With the rise of the Internet, more people have access to information that challenges traditional religious teachings. Online discussions, academic research, and exposure to different worldviews have led many to question their faith. The ability to critically examine religious history and doctrine suggests that belief systems are being re-evaluated in light of new knowledge, rather than being based on an unchangeable divine truth. Artificial intelligence and technology are shaping new philosophical debates about consciousness, creation, and existence. As science advances, traditional religious explanations may become less relevant. The possibility of AI developing independent thought raises questions about what it means to be a creator and whether intelligence requires a divine origin. Future discussions may redefine spirituality in ways that move beyond traditional religious frameworks.
Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.